You're welcome to Safety Time Out with Madam Safety, and in this video I'll be giving us a couple of safety tips to help us maintain our mental health in times like this. Now, a lot of things are happening all at the same time. We have COVID-19, the lockdown, cases of hunger, and then pockets of insecurity here and there. Now, we need to be careful because all of this is stirring us so much panic, fear, and anxiety. And I can really understand that. But why we need to be careful is because panic, fear, and anxiety messes up with your system so much that it affects your immune system. And at a time like this, one thing you don't want to deal with is having your immune system not at its best. So as much as it is possible, let's work on fear, let's work on anxiety, and let's work on panic so we can have our immune system at its best at times like this. Now, tip number 1, I want you to realize, before I go into the tips, I want you to realize that you are not alone in this. A lot of us just feel we are all alone and all of that. You're not all alone in this. There are so many people going through the same conditions, the same situations you have found yourself. And the truth is, no one planned for this. No one even really saw it was going to be this really bad. So no one really planned for it. No one anticipated for it. No one like, okay, let's keep some money for things like this. No. So it's happening to a lot of people. So you are not alone in this. So tip number 1, be positive. Have a positive mindset. No, seriously, if you sit down and take a look at everything around you, there must just be something to have gratitude for, something to be grateful for, something to be thankful for, if not for anything, for the gift of life. When there is hope, when there is life, there is hope. Let's just try and have a positive mindset that we're going to come out of this and we're going to come out better and stronger. Now, tip number 2, maintain communication. Maintain communication, social communication. Don't just cut off completely. What we are asked to cut off from was to maintain is social distancing, but you must ensure you maintain social connection. Maintain social connection. Identify your support system and maintain them online. I'm not talking about being physical now. Online, on WhatsApp, so many other social medias. Your support system, places where when you go and you are around them, you find support. There is kind of strength that comes when you are in that kind of atmosphere. Identify them and maintain them. You need them at such a time as this. Tip number 3, limit or restrict. The word is limit or restrict the news consumption and social media visit. Reduce them. There are so many people bringing up so many fake news. A lot of fake news, a lot of, so many unconfirmed stories. And then sometimes when you see the headlines, you have things to want to jump out of you even before you read the content. And in most cases, when you read the content, you can't really place a connection between the headline and then the content. So you need to draw a line. You need to place a restriction on your consumption, things you take in. There are some things you read and increases your fear, increases your panic. Now, it's different from the regular news. So please have a restriction. Those blogs that sets up unconfirmed stories and all of that, take them off, put them off from you for now. Maintain those ones that are practical and are helpful. If possible, have your time frame for them. Tip number 4, keep a routine for this period. Have a daily routine. And if possible, have exercise as part of your routine. With the children at home, you could make it a lot easier. Get them to do it with you. And before you know, it also helps in bonding. Have a daily routine. Tip number 5. Now, at a time like this, you need to ensure that you have all your necessary emergency numbers. All the emergency numbers you need for any reason. Have them at your at your beck and go. Have them close by. Have them written down. Have them on your phones. Have them handy. All the emergency numbers that you need at times like this. Now, tip number 6. It is not bad for you to ask for help. When you need help, it is even a lot better for you to ask for help than going the other way. Please ask for help whenever you need help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help when you need help. People ask for help for several reasons. Ask for help. Sometimes somebody you need to just talk with. If you need to air out a few things, ask for help. Are you in an abusive relationship? Don't keep quiet. Speak up and ask for help. Tip number 8. At a time like this, you need to be very, very, very positive. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless you.